Hey YouTube, in today's video I'm going to be doing a review on my Crankbrothers Mallet Speed Lace shoe. I've had these shoes for about 3 years and these are the first shoes I've ever learned how to ride clips in. Within the review I'm going to cover why I chose Crankbrothers and then I will talk about on how they have performed. Starting with why I chose Crankbrothers in particular, I am a fan of their shoe design. When I was looking at other shoes for clip-ins, I couldn't really find a shoe that I wanted to wear. I also liked how the Speed Lace version looked with white on the inside of the shoe and white accents across the whole shoe. I also liked the subtle Crankbrothers logos that were hidden within the design. It was nothing really too flashy. Price is another reason why I chose the Crankbrothers Mallet. Compared to a few other shoes, I think for the price, the Speed Lace version was reasonable. At first, I was a bit hesitant as the shoes were $160 back in 2021, and it was quite a lot to spend for clip-in shoes. But usually clip-in shoes are a bit more pricier, and also what was nice was that although the price is somewhat steep, Crankbrothers will include a set of brass clips with your shoes. I also liked that the Crankbrothers shoes were for a designated pedal. I believe the shoes were released in 2020, but when they were released, there were 3 designated shoes: the Stamp, Mallet E, and then the Mallet. I decided on the Mallet shoes with Mallet E pedals initially and really liked how they felt coming from flats. I felt that the pedal was smaller than a flat pedal, but still gave me comfort over something like a Shimano SPD pedal. Piggying back off of this, Crankbrothers has an easy clip-in system. Another thing that drew me to these shoes were Crankbrothers' unique clipping system. Essentially, the piece of metal that clips into the cleat is on a rolling bearing, making it easier to clip in. I found this design to be easier to clip into as you can roll your foot onto the pedal and roll your foot into the clip-in system. What also drew me in was the fact that Crankbrothers' clip-in system has float integrated into the cleat and clip. You can choose how much float you want within the system, but I preferably run about 15 degrees. I found this useful as someone transitioning from flats to clips. Right, and next up I'm going to talk about how the shoes have performed. I have them here right in front of me, and I'm going to be going over the comfort, durability, and sizing of the shoe. For comfort, I would say overall I would rank them a 7 out of 10. Mainly a little bit lower comfort rating because of how stiff the shoes are. Although they are clip-in shoes, I would have expected a little bit more forgiveness. So there is quite a bit of tension within the shoe, and it can be kind of uncomfortable on long pedal days or just long days in general. Along with the ventilation of the shoe, I noticed that the only ventilation you get here is on the side right here, and on the other side right there, and then a little bit in the toe box. But these shoes do run pretty hot, especially where I ride is pretty dusty. So yeah, I would probably run lighter socks, but they are helpful at least in the winter when it's a little bit colder out. In terms of durability, I would give them a 10 out of 10 as they've lasted me about 3 years now. As you can see, they do have quite a bit of scuffs, and it looks like the outsole is coming apart from the actual shoe right here on the right hand shoe, but other than that, they seem to be holding up pretty well, and I could probably get another year out of them. So they have lasted about 3 bike park seasons, and as you can see on the underside where the clip-in is, they don't look super chewed up. They are just a little bit chewed up when I was maybe first learning to ride clips. But yeah, in terms of durability, these shoes could probably last me another year, and I would feel comfortable riding them. In terms of sizing, I would say they run true to size. I went with my true size of size 11, and I noticed that I still had ample room. It wasn't too tight, but it also wasn't super roomy. But yeah, definitely I would go your true to size on these shoes. So in conclusion, I think these are a great shoe for the price, and I would 100% buy them again. I think Crankbrothers did a great job designing this shoe. The only thing I think that they would need is maybe a refresh within the next year and introducing some new colorways. But overall, I would 100% buy them again. The next shoe that I will buy will probably be with a BOA system, as BOA system just intrigues me a little bit more. But overall, I would recommend these shoes to anyone looking for a really durable, long-lasting shoe. Thank you for watching my review of the Crankbrothers shoe. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you want to see more content related to reviews or just mountain biking in general, please consider subscribing. Thank you.